Hey, COS 133, it's Donna Burke, and I wanted to say, first of all, great job on getting through some of the work and the assignments. I really appreciate the care many of you are taking to kind of make sure your answers are thorough. But I want to give you also some feedback because I think you could go deeper. I definitely think that some of your answers might be a little quick, and I think this is all a learning process, so I want to give you some feedback. So the first suggestion I have is make sure with any assignment, whether it's in my class or another class, in this mostly online environment that many of us are in, it's really important to thoroughly read the directions on an assignment or for a quiz question. So really pay attention to what the assignment's calling for, okay? And make sure you're answering all the either questions or requirements, including whatever is asked for in the assignment. So really making sure, and after you finish an assignment, you can kind of go back and look, did I answer all the questions before you submit it? Have I corrected things like lowercase i's? Those just show attention to detail. What we're working toward is college level professional responses and answers. Okay, that's what we're hoping to try to get. So I'm really trying to give you some feedback on some of that. And typically, you really can't answer a question really thoroughly with just one or two sentences. Okay, so I really am calling on you to go deeper. Okay, use specific examples either from the textbook or the course material. Bring those in. Okay, that's called integrating the course material into your experience. You know, do you agree? Do you disagree? Doesn't mean you always have to agree. You can disagree. That's what education is all about. Okay, but thinking critically about the material and bringing it in. You could also bring in experiences from your past or current educational experiences or how the material relates to your life. But be careful not to take the short way out. Okay, educating ourselves is about critical thinking, integration of material. So make sure your answers are thorough and have a lot of specifics. One word about quizzes. So I was grading a lot of quiz number 1, and you guys, for the most part, did a good job. But I noticed that for short answers, people wrote maybe one sentence. Okay, maybe you can get that out with a one sentence short answer. You can answer it completely. But a rule of thumb is for a short answer question, you want to really be doing 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, to really integrate what's being done here. And then the other thing is the essay question on our quiz. The essay question was an essay. What does an essay mean? Okay, so an essay usually denotes a longer response, usually an introduction, a middle part, and a conclusion. Now, for my quizzes, you don't necessarily have to go that deep. It's not a term paper or a research paper. For other professors, though, they may be looking for that kind of response. Remember, my quizzes are not timed, and you can use course material to make the answers, okay? So that essay question on our first quiz was worth 20 points, and some folks just wrote one sentence, okay? I was kind of generous. I didn't take off too many points, but moving forward, I'm really going to be pushing you to make your answers deeper. Bring in course material. Use examples. That's what I'm going to be looking for moving forward, okay? So make sure you beef up your answers to some of the questions. The other thing I want to let you know, and also, so like with an essay question, you want to have it to be at least 150 words. Okay, so that kind of gives you, and there's a little word box there so you can see how long yours are. I'm not suggesting that you just write the answer so you make sure you have enough sentences or you make sure you have enough words. I suggest you try to answer that question as thoroughly as you think you can, and then look at the word count. I think you'll be surprised. I think you'll get to 150 words pretty quickly, okay? The other thing is I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to give you an early holiday present, okay? You can resubmit any assignment for my class if you're not happy with the grade, except the final project, because that's due right towards the end and there's not going to be enough time to give you feedback. I will let you, for the final project for this class, give me a draft a week before and I will give you feedback. But every other assignment, quiz, anything, you can redo for a higher grade. Okay, so just keep that in mind because I'm working towards you having mastery over the subject. And our subject is about success in college. So I want you to be successful. So please take me up on this offer to resubmit material moving forward if you're not happy with your grade. Because for me, it's about you getting it. You get what it means to give a college level response, not just for my class, but for all of your classes and your classes moving forward, and eventually in your work life. Being able to have good, solid writing skills is essential no matter what career you're trying to pursue. And as always, visit me in my Zoom office hours, shoot me an email. If you need feedback or you need response, I will try to be there for you as best I can. So great job, but let's go deeper. Okay, COS 133, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will talk to all of you soon.